Hey everybody, welcome back for the last round, back nine of the FPO field here in Norway for the 2022 PCS Sula Open. I'm here to enjoy and watch some great disc golf with my good friend Greg Snell. Hey man.
Hey Max, we are back for the back nine final round coverage of the FPO field, and what an awesome final 9 holes we have lined up for you guys. It has been really a great tournament overall, and the last day has provided some fireworks, which is really cool. We've got a tight race brewing at the top, which is always nice to see in disc golf, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get right into it, man. I think we're going to have a look at our scores so far.
Oh yes.
Oh, look at the weather, it's so much colder today.
Yeah, man. And yeah, we have Anniken and Rachel really tight for the lead, for the win here on that on those last 9 holes. It's going to be interesting, and a kind of tight race also for the third place between Katarina and Ingvild. So let's jump into the back 9, man.
Yeah, one thing I did want to mention is that Max and I both are working with MDG Media, if we didn't cover that in the first front 9. But yeah, tell us about hole number 10.
Yeah, hole number 10, one of the easiest hole on the course, so 105 meters. You have OB on the left, on the right, all along the fairway, also behind, so careful not to go too far on the drive. And then, yeah, just keeping the line going, you know, turnover shot or forehand are the options here for the ladies. Let's see how they handle the situation.
Yeah, this is reachable for our lead card here for sure. It's a bit of a crush going slightly uphill, but with a solid turnover, it is makeable. Nice little touch on the design there, one of the Viking shields around the property here. And first up on the tee is Rachel with a standstill forehand. It's got a nice hyzer line, looking like it's going to be sort of right in the middle of the fairway. It's hard for her to bite off all that distance, stand still.
Yeah, same as yesterday, like not trying really to go to the basket, not making her this glide, you know, just going to the middle of the fairway.
Now, Anniken, I think she has the power to get there, but it seems like she's also playing this safe because she did this yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Just a hyzer out into the middle of the fairway, again, playing it very safe. We're probably looking at 2 easy pars for our 1-2 at the moment.
And Katarina going for the turnover line. She loves this one. Oh, beautiful shot. Yeah, a bit short also, but good line.
Not enough distance. A bit more power, and that was the line to get to the basket for sure. She'll have a long look from maybe the edge of circle 2.
So Rachel going for the jump putt to lay up. Looks good.
Get down, yeah.
Yeah, nice one. Easy par. Not dealing with any stress on this one.
Yeah, there's a little bit of OB behind the basket you can see there, but it's not going to come into play for these 3. Now here's a long look. Katarina could give this a bid.
Shaky. Yeah, bullseye. It's going to be easy pars for the ladies on this one. Oh.
Having a bit of a moment. She said that's hilarious, so something must have happened that we missed.
Yeah, Anniken made something happen there. Not sure what.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that Max and I are working with MDG, and I'm one of the videographers covering the FPO usually, and sometimes we see some stuff that we miss on camera, and that was one of them that I'm sure I could ask Gibbs about in the background there with the camera.
Would be interesting.
Indeed. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a par frame. So tell us a little bit about this this coverage here that we got, Max.
Yeah, just also mentioning that we are a bit late, delayed with our schedule for the European Open. We had to move 28 hours of drive, so everybody knows why the last round was a bit late on the channel. It was pretty hard. Some last things to finish and to make done, you know, when we had to leave, so everybody knows. Hole 11 here, par 3, 88 meters. So we have a tight gap. It's the last hole in the wooded area. So trying to keep the line, flex line, you know, trying for the righties. It's a bit harder for the lefties here for Anniken, maybe with the forehand flex. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Rachel had the nice line, but it was just a little early released, and she's caught a tree on the left side of the fairway. And there's also a low ceiling right off the tee there. You can see that tree that's kind of hanging out over the fairway.
Yeah, exactly. And good line for Anniken. Great shot.
Really nice shot. Very controlled. She wasn't trying to bite off too much. She wasn't going for the flex forehand. She just wants to put herself in, like, you know, long jump putt range from circle 2, which she's done. Now this is Katarina's bread and butter. These like kind of force over flex lines.
Oh, catching branches just high in the
that's
middle
too
of the
bad.
fairway.
It looked like a nice line. Just a bit lower, and she may have been lucky. Now Rachel's got a relatively tough upshot here.
Yeah, looks good. Oh, tight.
Yeah, so gonna have an obstructed putt from about 10 meters. Going for the Anheuser flick. Oh, that's
late
early.
release.
Yeah, right, or late release, sorry. So a little bit of grip lock on that into the trees. She'll probably be up again. Yeah, there we go.
And she's gonna have a wall of trees just in front of her eyes.
Going for that first basket as well, not the second basket. you
Yeah,
can see in the
yeah. We
background.
have two in the angle here. Yeah, Sky Heiser, good shot.
Yeah,
Bullseye
good
almost. Should be an easy bogey for her.
I expect the Anniken to lay this up. It's got a little bit of air under it, but right in the bullseye for a tap in par.
Yeah, wind making the disc glide a bit.
That's an important putt for Rachel to stay at 2-stroke difference. And she's just missed it.
Koozie.
Unfortunate. But Anniken will gain a stroke on her here on hole 11.
Easy peasy. Yeah, she knows that now. It's a bit more calculation for Anniken with 2 strokes ahead. She needs to play safe. Try to maybe wait for some mistakes on Rachel's side.
Yeah, exactly. And this course is playing obviously relatively difficult for our FPO field, with our leader being 21 over par on the 4th round. So, you know, there are a lot of strokes that can be gained on every hole, so, or lost, you know. And
Yeah, it can be fast. And now
it
we
can be
have
fast,
three
exactly.
strokes between Rachel and Anniken. So hole 12, you have a big OB zone in the 50-61st meters of the, well, not fairway, but it's OB. You need to cross this, and then you arrive on that second part of the hole where you have space, not OB, just OB. Behind the basket, it's kind of a slight uphill slope to the target. Let's see, it's a big hyzer shot that can be done by Anniken on the left side. We saw it yesterday, and trying just to go straight and let the disc fade for the righties. Keep the line low. And you will see the line from Anniken there.
yeah, she loves this giant hyzer. She can get over all these trees and just kind of crash in.
Yeah, making it glide. Good
Great
shot, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
And
really.
Great work from the
That's
the
what
back cam, man.
That's
Keeping
what I was just going to say. That's amazing work from our T-cam. Ooh, catching a tree really high, but knocking her down in the fairway.
It's okay. In the middle of the fairway, 20-30 meters from the basket should be easy par. Maybe a birdie possibility from
Oh,
far.
This is heading right to those same trees. Just got to stay in bounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All
okay.
good. And,
Another beautiful thing in disc golf, throwing across a short valley, you know, watching your disc fly all that distance is amazing.
yeah, flight time a bit longer. Always cool.
Okay, so Katarina's approach has got her in the circle, but she'll have a little bit of a tester putt coming back. And now this is a long approach. Stand still from
She
Rachel.
loves it, man.
Yeah, she's right under the basket. Easy peasy. She's got so
Dialed.
much spin on her putt and on her approaches. It's really a pleasure to watch.
Ultimate.
Here's circle 2. Oh, that would have been a big bonus birdie there. Just missed on the cage from Anniken.
So, Katarina to save the par.
Oh, nice one.
Good job.
Yeah, Rachel's ultimate style, you can really see it shine through. And I find that really interesting as a player myself. And being Canadian, like, ultimate is such a popular sport in Canada. When I was growing up, it was definitely way more popular than disc golf. But I never really got into it as much as I love disc golf. So when I play with other ultimate, like people who played ultimate, you can really tell the difference in style and form. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
definitely. There is the same in Belgium with the COVID. A lot of ultimate players were there on the courses to play disc golf.
Back to me, it's making me feel so weak.
DGPT shop. Go check this. Hole 13, 2022 meters, par 5, exactly the same layout as the man, just the par is different.
222 meters.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I said, but you have that pond 50, 60 meters away from the tee pad. You need to cross it. The ladies usually also play before, not taking too many risks and going for that corner on the second shot. And then you have the second part exactly here. Uphill slope to the basket. You have a 60, 70 meters uphill shot to make to go to the target, to the green. There is OB on the right on that second part. There is a lot of OBs on the first part of the fairway, also left, right, and you need to also control. Oh, great.
Love it. Some final round fun from our spotters, and we got to take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this course. That drone flyover was such a good time of day with the golden light and this perfectly manicured fairway with the trees in the middle. It's just an awesome, awesome place to play disc golf. As Anniken, kills one OB that went super far, fading really, really late. So
Yeah.
she'll have a challenge on her third shot.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where she's going to play
She's gone.
from.
Yeah, she's gone to the right of the spotters, but where she went OB is the question for sure.
Yeah, and that's the moment for Rachel to make something
gonna come
happen.
back.
Oh no.
That's also OB.
Man, did you see that distance? Beautiful.
Yeah, really. But turned over, unfortunately, whereas this is the smart play laying up
Yeah.
before the pond.
Safe option, maybe a bit too safe. She's 20 meters. Oh wow, 30 meters away from the pond.
But look at this. That's
Turnover.
a great shot.
Yeah, great. It's gonna be in the middle, maybe a bit too tight on the left. It's gonna be hard to go to the
Yeah,
basket from there. Maybe
true.
backdoor way.
But still, she hasn't gone OB, which is nice. So this is Anniken's third.
So that
Gotta
looks
fight
good. Come on, go through. Oh, good kick out of the tree. It's gonna be a part safe possibility, definitely, with
Yeah,
the fourth
absolutely.
shot.
Yeah, so both Anniken and Rachel here are looking to get around that corner of the wall of trees.
Yeah,
so if
that's
this
gonna
misses,
advantage for Rachel with the
indeed.
right-handed shot. Beautiful shot, man.
yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, going up on that tunnel. Good shot from Rachel. And you see the backdoor way for Katarina. So go through.
Oh,
It's gonna be a long putt.
well, yeah, or a layup for the par, but she can't run it. It's uphill with a slope behind the basket.
Exactly, not too many risks to go for it on this one. And oh, it can be a bit low. Careful with the cut roll. Oh no, great shot.
Yeah,
Just a bit
nice
short.
shot.
Controlled.
I think she had to keep the low line because of the low ceiling of these trees guarding the basket.
And again, that beautiful mix between putting and throw, from Rachel. It's great to watch.
Yeah, she should have a drop-in par with the OB stroke.
Oh!
She was asking for it to go in. Just missed.
Almost good line.
This is a very important putt. This is to save the par.
Catching the band here, just a bit too high. But good attempt from Anniken on this one. C2 putt. So Rachel is going to take back a stroke on this one. Again, two
Correct.
strokes difference gap between the two players. It's tight, man. It's hard to say.
Yeah, we've had a dramatic final in the MPO division. If you guys missed that, be sure to check out the coverage that is on the YouTube channel. And we're hoping for something similar here. And tell us about hole 14.
Yeah, hole 14, so you have OB all along on the left, kind of, it's pretty wide in the middle of the fairway, so not too many risks. 107 meters, so it's kind of a curve to the basket. So for the lefties, for Anniken, it's kind of an advantage. You can follow the line. It's gonna be a turnover flex at the end for the right-handed player, but you can see OB is pretty far behind the basket on the left. So if you don't control the fade for the righties, it can be a problem. But yeah, they go for the forehand here for Rachel anyway. That's a safe line, I would say.
Yeah, we got a really nice look at the basket here, too. That looks like a great throw. If it can get a bit of
Man.
ground play.
Please. Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice shot.
Just inside, edge of
Yep.
the circle. Good shot from Rachel.
It'd be a birdie look, and birdies on this course are worth their weight in gold.
Exactly.
And here comes Katarina. She's got this beautiful, like, flexing backhand. It looks like it's going to fade a little early.
Careful. Yeah, because you know there is that kind of super slight downhill slope to the right, from the right to the left. Need to be careful with the fade for the righties. And that looks amazing if it takes
Yeah,
back.
Anniken's got a
Oh,
great
yeah.
pull on this. That's going to be in the circle.
Oh, please. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
To put some pressure again on Rachel. She needs to make that, but
That's probably about 115 meters, too, from Anniken. So pretty good controlled distance on that sort of flip-up hyzer. Oh, look at the wind blowing. Yeah, the weather again today was pretty brutal for July in Norway. It was cold.
yeah, not the best weather we've seen on this tournament.
No, making it more challenging though. You know, the course is already challenging enough, and then you add like cold, windy weather and a bit of rain.
And that's going to be a comebacker for Rachel.
Indeed, yeah, and she's still out. It looks like too. So,
Okay, she needs this one.
I love that Rachel's mini is almost the same size as her disc.
Yeah, it's kind of disturbing me, you know. I'm not used to that, but okay.
It's all right, buddy. You get over it. It's the same color too, which kind of throws you off.
Yeah, she could putt with it. I wouldn't see it.
There we go.
Okay,
Look
good
at
save.
that laser beam too.
Yeah, important one. So it's gonna be depending on Anniken's putt. It's gonna be again 3 strokes gap between the two players.
Well,
So
she has to make this putt. You know, it's still probably about 6 meters, which in a pressure situation can feel a lot further, especially with the wind. Looking at her, check the wind there, going through a routine.
Definitely.
Telling our guys to get that out of the way. All right, Anniken, for birdie.
Focusing. Pressure's on.
In.
Good one. Good birdie from Anniken. Great job. To go back to 21 overall. And Katarina to tap in the bar.
Yeah, I mean, she just missed the birdie putt 2 holes back as well, so she's definitely keeping the pressure on, you know. She's not bleeding too many strokes at the moment, which
Exactly.
is important. And this back nine is tough, you know. So, moving on. Tell us about number 5.
So we have a par 5 here, super long, 290 meters. So you have OB on the right and on the left all along the first part of the fairway. It will be cut in half, and to have a separate fairways between the green and the first long part. So you have to rip 1 or 2 long distance shot to arrive at that point where the drone is coming. So you have a separation between the 2 fairways here. You need to go over that OB zone, cross it, and then you have that green there. So you have OB behind the basket, so it should be okay. Careful not to go too long. Let's see again, but yeah, players need to rip some drives there.
And Anniken's the first one to give it a go, and it looks like a really clean release, getting a nice hyzer fade into the fairway. Good positioning for her first shot.
Yeah, definitely a good shot for Anniken. Good placement.
And we've got a nice look at Rachel's gap here. She'll be looking to... Ooh, it's a bit early. It's got to get lucky through those trees, and it has.
Yeah,
Wow.
it has.
Ooh.
Yeah, good
Okay.
one. She's going to be a bit obstructed by this tree on the second shot.
But distance was good. So that's
Yeah,
nice to
distance
see.
is good.
Oh, look at this big turnover flexing line from Katarina.
Yeah, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, she's got a really nice handle on those flex shots backhand. But she'll be up first, and you've got a good view here of where she's looking to end up. Just as far as she can, straight ahead of her, not going OB. It's got to get
Okay,
down. I
good
think that's
one.
okay.
Yeah, so right side of the fairway should be nice for the third shot.
Love seeing the distance markers in the fairway. That is absolutely fantastic. That's
Yeah,
something
it's-
I actually didn't notice in the previous coverage.
Yeah, me neither. I can say, confirm it.
All right, let's see if Anniken can get a nice rip on this. She's probably looking for something similar to her drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, good
Very
one from
nice.
Anniken. pretty good.
She's got really controlled distance at like 100 meters. You know, it seems like 100 to 110 meters, she can really drop a dime.
Yeah,
which
and
is,
for the third
nice to
shot,
have.
I think she might be able to go to the green. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I agree.
interesting.
I agree. Big hyzer standstill from Rachel.
Uh-oh.
That's in danger of going OB.
Yeah, and I think it is.
It has, yeah. Okay, so she's throwing from the OB corner. She's got a lot of ground to cover for her fourth shot.
She going for the green?
I think she was, yeah. It looked like it was turning. There's a bit of an OB gap for those who are just joining us now that you have to make a decision. Do you lay up before it or do you go over it and hit the green?
So she's going before here,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. Oh, nice. That's awesome. She'll have an easy pitch across that little ditch. Now, you can see the basket way off in the background. There is that OB ditch in between here, but she's got a slower disc in hand, so she's laying up. Anniken.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she doesn't want to deal with anything here.
Exactly.
Good choice. She doesn't need to with the Rachel's OB.
Yeah, I mean, Rachel's throwing 5 here now, so she's got to get this near the basket.
Yeah, and that's
Oh,
done, man. Good job
wow.
from Rachel.
And Anniken is in a similar position. I mean, she's only got 1 stroke gained with that OB, so she needs to get this near the basket.
Come on. Oh, stopped by the wooded wall there, but should be okay. She has a 6-7 meter spot to go.
Yeah. For the par, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. Yeah.
for bar.
That's got to get down. Oh, no. Skipping OB. That is really unfortunate. Just a little too high out of her hand. This is a long comeback putt. No. Too low. Unlucky there. Katarina just missed her approach. Other than that, she would have had a tap in par. Oh, a little head shake there. She didn't want anything to deal with it. Did you see that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, she actually shook her head, no, I'm not going to run this, and just lays up for the bogey.
Yeah, careful not to let, the fear taking the advantage on her mind. It's pretty
Yeah.
important. She needs to keep going and keep playing her game to me. But if she didn't feel this one, that's a good choice.
Yeah,
Definitely.
there's only 3 holes left, and I think she probably knew that if she missed the basket, the chances of sailing OB and making that 3-stroke swing, it would have been there. So
Yeah, exactly.
she makes the decision to just
My
take the
name's
tie.
Garrett Gerthy. People may know me as Double G, and I've been making Double G craft jerky since I was 16 years old.
And while Kona and I are driving, don't have time to stop and eat, so I always have her grab me a small bag of Double G jerky.
You got smash cracked pepper on Tuesday. Wednesday, you got the garlic.
Late in the round, hole 14, you might need a little pick-me-up. Pull out some Double G jerky.
Grab the big bag because you're gonna have to share.
You can find Double G craft jerky at doublegjerky.com.
Pretty cool to sell some Double G with all those guys helping. That's pretty cool. So all 16. 185 meters, pretty tight gap on the first shot, curving to the right. So forehand for the righties, it's the option to avoid the OB line, going all along the fairway on the left side. So you go pretty nicely here where the drone is, and then you go for a downhill slope shot to the basket, to the green. So OB is definitely there all along the hole. You have it behind the basket, behind the green, so you need to be careful again not to go too long. Let's see. So first shot is pretty important, For Anniken, she has definitely the advantage again to fade out to the right. Okay, late release, need to go through. Uh-oh.
I think she caught one of those low-hanging pines
so-
that dropped directly OB. So she might not advance very far at all. Now, Rachel's lining up the sidearm, and again, you said the advantage of her fading to the right, which you'll see right now. And being up on that hillside is kind of awkward footing, but it does give you a really nice view down to the basket.
Yeah, and on the second shot, you have also those trees protecting the second part of the fairway. You need to stay low or to have that gap, We don't see it here. And Anniken is going to go left of the fairway over the OB.
Yeah, she's actually gone forward much further than I thought, and she should have a look to spike into the green.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Absolutely.
and able to avoid all the trees in the middle of the fairway, separating.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I mean, I thought she could maybe get a little bit further, but that position is really, really nice to save the bogey.
Yeah, exactly. She
Yeah.
will have a look to go to the basket from there, definitely. Not sure.
Katarina's got to get down. I saw it skipping a bit late, so she's gone from the top of that hill above Rachel to the right, all the way down into that gully and just skipped OB. So she'll have a obstructed upshot for 4 from down there. Now
And
this
you can
is
see she needs
Rachel,
to.
exactly.
Oh, go low. She's going to hit those.
I think that was lucky. She was possibly fading OB with that flight if she didn't hit anything. Now you've got see the obstruction here from Katarina. She's really got to get around all these guardian trees.
Come on. Looks good. Oh, again.
Yeah, just not far enough.
Kicking late garden trees there.
Yeah, not wide enough. I think if she had played the far right side of the fairway, it could have faded and skipped towards the basket. But she'll have a long look for the double. Well, she'll be laying up most likely for the double bogey. Okay, here's Rachel throwing her third, spiking right
Oh,
beside the
wow.
basket. She almost dunked that with an A2,
Whoa.
and it stays in bounds. Fantastic. She'll be looking at a par putt from about 7 meters. Here's Anniken's fourth.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. That needed to be much closer. That is
You know what, that's
going to be challenging.
Exactly what I was talking about. She needs to keep going, not thinking about the OBs, not thinking about the mistakes she can do, like just going for it. Best way to just forget about, the winning race.
Now, this is a very long putt for bogey.
Come on. Almost.
Oh,
Good
that's a
try, man.
Third one on the back nine that's just missed. So here is Rachel to grab 2 strokes on Anniken if she can drain this par putt. And she almost dunked that sidearm approach. That was really close.
It was close, man. That's right.
Boom.
So we have a par and a double bogey situation. 2 strokes dropped by Anniken on this one. It's gonna be a 1-stroke gap for the 2 last holes. Pretty interesting situation.
Yeah, that was a really confident putt there from Rachel too. I mean, that was a dagger, man. Like super fast and powerful putt to maybe break the wind and just, she sees her target and goes for it.
Yeah, spin putt that center. As usual for her, great putting technique from Rachel, shown on this tournament. And a double bogey for Anniken. So pretty hard. As we go on hole 17, par 4, 135 meters. So it's an uphill slope all along the fairway to go to the green. You have that kind of a big U, curve corner here. You turn like 90, a bit more degrees. You have OB all along on the second part of the fairway. So we'll go for that second part and then go over those trees protecting the green or going for that gap, low line. Be careful with the reaction also of your disc. If you hit those rocks just before around the basket, it can roll away. Let's see, pretty interesting hole, unusual, but super cool to play.
Yeah, it's again important to get off the tee. You want to fight this corner moving left to right. So the sidearm is a very good choice from Rachel. And you can't even play the high line as well, but I expect her to go low and just try and beat the corner.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, because the men are going super high, to try to go as far as
far up the
possible on the
fairway.
second part of the fairway.
Yeah, but the MPO basket is probably like 40 meters further
Yeah, exactly.
back
Exactly.
as well.
That's why also
Bad kick from Anniken. Luckily, she's still in
staying
bounds.
in bounds. It's important there.
Her and Rachel are going to have similar second shots, both somewhat obstructed on the footing, but they should be looking around the corner to the fairway. Katarina's got this on a nice turnover line. It's going to flex back into the fairway. That is exactly where you want to be.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
no!
yeah, it's too long,
Oh,
man.
come on, man.
Yeah, fighting with the catch cam
Yeah,
is not always the best option.
I thought that fade back was perfect.
Yeah, it was almost, man. That was good distance, just a bit too long, but good throw from Katarina.
And that's a nice second shot from Rachel, but she's definitely just playing for the par. I think even for Anniken standstill, this would be a it would be really difficult to get there. Oh, that's fading into the woods. Oh no.
It's okay. She's going to be obstructed, but nothing impossible to go.
Yeah, I mean
basket.
she's close to the basket there,
Yeah.
so it should be all right. So this is really unfortunate for Katarina because she had such a good look at the basket here for her shot, but that was her third and coming up a bit short on that left-hand side. So Rachel's got a wide open, unobstructed approach. She's got her putter in hand. And she wants to get just at the base of those. Oh, that's a bit of a run.
Whoa,
Wow.
she was going for that.
Ah, nice. Awesome to see that. And just missed, really. That was a really nice attempt. Now here comes Anniken. This is a really important shot from a somewhat obstructed lie and a tough stance. But she's executed it well,
Yeah.
right at the base of the rocks. That'll be like almost bullseye, probably 5-6 meters.
Oh, I would say even closer, man.
Yeah, you
she's
think,
she's
eh?
bullseye, easy peasy, like 2-3
Tap in.
meters.
Yeah,
Oh.
and she didn't hit those rocks, which is important because if you hit them, you could roll back.
Yeah, really, the reactions are pretty weird on those ones. Need to be careful.
So this is for double bogey. Oh no! Wow, amazing how fast your score can add up on you.
Yeah,
going
really,
OB.
2 doubles. And it's gonna be a triple bogey here, you think?
Yeah, for Katarina, yeah. So now this is an important par putt for Rachel.
Again, not too far from the basket, but she needs to make it.
She's in.
And here it's done. Good job from Rachel. 6 over on the round. Pretty clean back nine, just 2 bogeys.
Yeah, for this course, she's doing great. And you're right, Anniken's like not even 2 meters. Just
Yeah,
making sure
just
she's got her footing.
Tapping in.
I must say, Max, real quick too. I noticed that on the comments from one of the previous rounds, that some of the viewers could hear my 13-month-old son in the background. So he's been having some teething problems, and he's got a little bit of crying going on. I can hear him with Nelly, my wife. So if you guys hear that, I apologize for the crying baby in the background.
Yeah,
Let's go
don't
on
worry,
to-
man. It's life. Once we will have a studio and there won't be any babies.
I'd
in it.
love for them to see him one day. That'd be great.
So, hole 18 last hole and just one stroke gap, so 159 meters. So they are going to go for that first part of the fairway where there is not too many OB, just to lay up and attack the basket. On the second one, you can see that the OB on the right and on the left is super tight. When you approach the basket and you have that green surrounded by OBs everywhere, so if you want to attack, you will need to control the skip, you will need to control the height, not to have too many reactions on the ground. Let's see the first. Here is pretty important, not attacking too much. 60-70 meters drive.
Rachel's
That's
got a
good
nice
execution there.
sidearm. Yeah.
Oh
really
yeah.
Low line, fighting the wind. Got a little bit of ground play, but that's in a really, really nice position to either attack for the green or to lay up for the par.
Yeah, that's the option. So she's going to have an option to go if she needs it.
So pressure on Anniken here. She needs to keep this clean.
Oh man.
Oh, that's so lucky. That's so lucky.
My God.
Wow.
Whoa.
Trees are 90% air, my man. That has made it through, and she'll be in a similar position where she's just definitely going to be laying up to try and save
man.
her par. Put the
She-
pressure on Rachel.
Looks to play like a really scared, player. She really needs to just, go with the flow. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
that was a lucky break.
Yeah, she
But
knows
let's-
her game.
She's still got a challenging shot, man. We saw Jakob throw long on his approach. This is a very important shot for Anniken. She needs to keep this inbounds.
Yeah,
And it's
please.
just a layup, so she's looking for the end of the fairway, taking a deep breath. Very,
Yeah.
very important shot to not let this leak long. That's the danger. The danger is where the people are standing there in the background.
Yeah, and it's getting really tight at that point. Please get down.
That's fast. Oh, good checkup.
Okay, that's
She's
in.
bounds.
The job is
she'll
done.
have an unobstructed look towards the basket. She still has to lay up to the tractor, though, man. It's not, there's OP right around it. It's not done yet. Big hyzer pull from Katarina, looking to lay up as well.
Yeah, good shot. Safe, wise play from Katarina not to deal with the OB.
So this
And-
puts all the pressure on Rachel. Because Anniken's laid up in inbounds, Rachel has to go for the green to make the birdie.
Uh-oh, go back. Oh,
Roll inbounds?
No.
No way. Oh man, it got stopped by something. Imagine that it rolled and made it into the island. So Rachel's gone OB. She went for the island and she missed it. So Anniken essentially has to get this as close as possible because Rachel will be playing for the bogey most likely. So this has got to get down. Oh,
Nice job, man. That's great job from Anniken with all the pressure. Oh, now she can... I think she can let go the pressure, definitely.
yeah, she'll be tapping in the par, and because Rachel has gone OB, unless Rachel throws it in from where she'll be at, but even if Rachel threw it in, it'd still be
Yeah,
par only.
you know,
so
like-
Anniken's got the win. Yeah.
No worries. She has it.
Oh, and Rachel, she has had to come back from where she threw OB, just laying up there.
Yeah, no need.
Such an amazing 18th green on the old tractor with the views of the fjords in the background. Norway just turning it up to 11 for us with this beautiful PCS Sula tournament.
Good finish for Katarina to finish the round 11 over. 43 over overall the tournament.
Yeah, she's very happy about that. I think she's excited to be on the podium, securing third place. And watching a few of her drives was really quite impressive too. She's got some good talent. It'd be
Yeah,
nice to see her
definitely.
more.
Definitely pleasure to have her on the coverages. It was good all along the weekend. And good vibe also,
Always
Even
smiling.
in the bad moments, she's still smiling exactly. It's pretty cool to comment on her. Super cool.
Nice little fist bump there between Rachel and Anniken. So Anniken's ended up just underneath of this amazing tractor. And she's got one final look for the win. Boom. There it is.
She's so small, man. She was focusing. It's too high.
She got it. That's her third consecutive PCS Sula win. So huge congratulations to Anniken Steen, the Norwegian champion, taking down this DGPT. DGPT. I always get it confused with USDGC as well. But yeah, the DGPT Silver Series. That's awesome. I really hope to see her in the United States more often. With this win, she does qualify for the Throw Pink Women's Tournament. So I'm pretty certain that we'll see her over there. And so does Rachel actually as well. So both Anniken and Rachel have got a spot for that tournament later in the year. And,
They're
cool
really
to see that.
the new European ladies, coming out, of the field. It's pretty interesting to have them. Like
Heidi
they're
Leine
improving.
as well.
Yeah, also
Really
that's
good
true.
player. So
But still,
yeah.
we have some European ladies coming out. It's pretty cool. So 24 over, Anniken with a great win. Congrats to her, and great fight with Rachel. Great game to comment on. Pleasure to do that with you, my friend.
Yeah, and thank you everybody for watching as well. There wasn't a huge field for the FPO, but we are very happy to be here to cover it because we think that the FPO standings are important. And here you're seeing the tour standings as well for the PDGA Euro Tour. And currently Anniken is in the lead with Maria Livamagi, who is from Estonia, just behind her, and Laura Posch from Austria. And we still got one more event in Belgium, so we hope to see you there.
Oh yeah, see you in Belgium, guys. Thank you for watching. Easy peasy.